Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I got a few things in. Well, I got two things in, and they're small. um, and then I figured we'd do a color chat. I haven't done one in a couple days, so okay. Sorry, I was putting my hair up in a ponytail. It's warm. It is warm, warm, warm. What in the world? I have a soda sitting next to me in one of those tall cups with a little straw, Looks like I got pop on my cup. Anyways, okay, so this is what we got. We got some Neenah Bright White cardstock, 65 pound, which means you can use watercolors, markers. It's just kind of a multi-use paper. It's this. It's what I use all the time. Hold on. It's just plain white cardstock. I use it to put it in between my pages in my coloring books. And I was just about out, so I grabbed me some more. And we use it for other things. My granddaughter and her friends come over and use it for, drawing and coloring. And then sorry about the noise, can't help that. But my Posca pens finally came in. All right, and I'm gonna which means I can get rid of the old dried up one that's not dried up, there's just nothing left of it. I wish I could get 3 of them that came in the 1mm tip, but they come in a 3 of the 1mm, 3mm, and looks like 5mm, which these two aren't too bad. This one is like really big. Get the tip out, let it focus. It's white, so it's going to be hard to see. Look at the tip on that. That's like a serious dotting tip. Hi, how are you? The paper's your favorite? Would you like to come up, View? Here, let me put the thing in chat. Just give me 1 second. Shoot. Come on now. You tap on my little thing to tap on, and it doesn't like take your tap, and I don't want to tap on it too hard. Okay. All right. Well, I put a link in there for you, so whenever you feel like it. So yeah, I love these thin little the thin nibs, because you can do so much with the thinner nibs. You can outline things. You can put smaller little dots. Oh, they wrap these pens, and I'll tell you what, I seal them very well. Take me 20 minutes just to get the pen unsealed. Okay, this is ridiculous. What? We got it. We got it. Like shrunk wrap or something. Doggone it. All right, I'm not going to do the other ones, but okay. But there's the nib. The nib on that. See how tiny? It's like really pointy and tiny. So yeah, it's they're nice. They're nice to use. And you got to shake them up and prime them. But I'm okay with that. Because I love those things. All right, we're just going to stick them right over here for right now. And we're going to color in Rooms of Wonder. Because I just need something cheery to color in. Okay, let's see. And no, I haven't picked anything out, you guys. You're just going to kind of have to bear with me. I don't know. It's kind of an impromptu color and chat. Started this one. I want to do a big page though. Do I want to do? That's kind of cool. Maybe. That's View's three-legged desk. She already did that one. Oh, I don't want to do that one. That one's going to be done with gel pen, and I don't want to use gel pen tonight. So. We did that one. Shall we do the mandala? Or should we save that for Monday? Oh, that's cute. All right, so let's do. Let's do this one. Told you I was in the mood to do something huge tonight. Oh. Okay, so it looks like this is an underwater scene. So, let's start out with the little fishies. And I want to do them What color do we want to do the fishies? Should we do a pink and purple fishy? No, that's ugly. Okay, let's start off with these two first, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, so it was okay, y'all. So I got a treadmill from my mom-in-law for a gift, and which was super awesome. So I just got it yesterday, and I did a few minutes on it yesterday, and I got up this morning and did my wake up thing, and then I got on the treadmill. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It does your heart rate and lets you know your distance and your time and all that good gadget stuff. And then so I did 7 minutes today. I'm gonna try to do 8 or 9 tomorrow. And I figure if I go up a minute each day, and then in a week or so, I'll turn up the speed on what I walk and try to do that like once a week until my body gets used to, going at that pace. Just start out slow, and because I don't want to start pulling muscles and all that good stuff, and I don't want to put myself back in the hospital. So a little at a time, little at a time. So that's a start. Start talking and my throat starts getting all scratchy. My dog can't figure out what we are doing when we get on the treadmill. It's so funny. Keep going on the doggone lines, you guys. What is going on? What is happening? Okay, so we did those 3 fishies. Pink. let's do this down here, pink. Kind of pink and purple. Okay, I'm just going to do a real quick layer of light pink. That's probably the problem because I kept going on the lines with the pink and I don't have a real good point on it. And I'm used to coloring with really bold points. I like coloring with a pencil that's got a good point on it. And if you move your pencil, like when you pick it up, if you turn it a little and start coloring again, pick it up, turn it a little, you'll hold on to that point for a while. You won't have to sharpen too often. And if you don't push real hard, you won't either. So that's pretty much a given now. Okay. This one I need to sharpen. Oh my goodness, my throat. It dries out so much when you're doing a color in chat. It drives me crazy because, I don't notice my throat or anything drying up when I'm talking to people. But I don't continuously talk to them either, stop and let them talk, vice versa. So yeah. At first, when I started doing videos, it felt like I was talking to myself. It was kind of weird. And I mean, sometimes it still does, but I've gotten more used to it. I still don't have shit to talk about, but, kind of is what it is. I like that. All right, let's see. What else? Let's do some little seashells. It was gorgeous out today. The sun was shining. It was nice and warm. Oh my gosh, you guys. Where I'm at, last month we had, okay. Hi, Sherry. How are you? No, I do not. Um, I just kind of, um, wing it. uh, yeah, I wanted something bright and cheery, and I figured I'd start with this color, and then we'd just move on from there. But no, I've never been one to pick my colors first. Nope. But welcome to our channel. We're pretty laid back over here. And I say our, it's because it's like everybody's. It's yours, mine, everybody's. We just hang out, and shoot the shit, and color. Sometimes we have guests. We're waiting. View might come up. View's gonna come up here in a little while, and she's got part of the color cube, I think. So she might be able to answer questions on that. But yeah, I never kind of seen the. Yeah, if you're gonna do something like that, you'd probably be better off going to Pinterest. Maybe, I don't know. Um, I'm not one to do that. Sorry, I gotta sharpen. I'm gonna do the rocks, and I'll be all over this page, you guys. That's just how I am. Kind of a hit and miss, huh? So again, I'm kind of not sure how all that works, but I think coloring should be fun and not so intense, I guess. Now, View, she makes it look easy. Me, I try to make it look easy, but I just kind of go on a whim. Where View's more of a planner. She plans things out. Me, I just kind of grab and go. And most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, I like it. No, it's not. The thing that makes it easy is you. And by saying that is, I mean, it's only as difficult as you want it to be. The coloring book, it's your coloring book, honey. The colors are what you see. It's a relaxing hobby. It's for relaxation. And none of us on here I don't care who they are, is putting out Rembrandt. So you shouldn't like compare your coloring. I don't know if you are or not, but you shouldn't. You should just make it fun. You know, a tree doesn't have to be brown and green. It can be blue and pink. You know, a fish doesn't have to be orange or gray or, you know, whatever color fish are. You know, I just colored 3 of them pink. So it's about you. We have this saying around here, you do you, boo. Because it ain't up to anybody else. It's just up to you. Oh, I have reading glasses. So no, not great, but you know, it worked. And if those reading glasses don't work, I have, these are prescription, but I have store-bought reading glasses for doing diamond painting, and those are strong. So yeah, not particularly well. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of little spots on this rock. So don't let the color cube frustrate you. Isn't it you just pick out some colors and then kind of color your picture with those colors? Isn't that kind of how it works? I don't know nothing about the cube. I know Sarah does it, but I haven't watched her use it. As far as I know, it was put out for, you know, to help you pick a color palette. And she used, like, I think the PCs are Prismacolors. It's either that or Polychromos. I'm not sure. No, she used 4 or 5 different pencil sets for the colors. Other than that, that's all I know. Okay, hon, don't rush. I'm not going anywhere. I just got on, so do your thing. So, anyways, I was saying the weather's gorgeous. The only thing about having the treadmill now is if I don't want to go outside and walk, I don't have to. But that also keeps me from going outside. So I need to kind of break it up and go out there when I can, while I can go out there before winter gets here. This is Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. I just got this book, and this will be my second page. It's a cute book. I never thought I'd be saying that because when it first came out, I didn't really care for it. Oh, Miss View here.
Hey Kim, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
That's
good.
good.
I had to run out. I hate when I do that.
That was a quick trip.
Yeah, I told you it was like 15 minutes, but probably more like 10 minutes. I just had to go to the store real quick. But I hate when I do that because I've been lollygagging all day long. But then in between the rain, I'm like, wait for it to stop raining, and then I'm gonna go, and then I start doing something else. And so I said, look, I looked outside. I was like, oh my goodness, it's dark. Oh, I wanted to go out before it was dark.
Right. Yeah. Everybody keeps telling me it's raining by their houses. We haven't had any rain in at least 3 days.
The East, I think we're getting a hurricane or something. Hurricane
Oh, the
Daisy or
remnants. Yeah.
yeah, or something. Hold on, let me see. Hurricane on the East Coast.
Yep. It's over by the Carolinas and
Well, they're getting ready for it in part of Virginia and
okay.
Maryland too. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Yeah, because I saw something come across the screen. You know how they have the alert
Right.
and yeah, let's see. Debbie.
I know a bunch of Debbie's.
Yes. South Carolina is where she's gonna start at. Oh Lord.
You're not in the path, right?
No, but I mean, there'll still be some repercussions, I'm sure. And then and if anything
Right.
floods, it's just a whole bunch of foolishness. Well, not foolishness, but you know how Mother Nature is. But no, I shouldn't see it. But it's still gonna probably be raining around here because it's raining. It's jury now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Dark.
Dreary.
Yeah.
Dreary and dark. Um,
Funny,
Sherry
some words
says
that just won't want to come out. Huh?
Sherry says she can't see driving at night either, but yes, it's heading towards where she lives in Maryland.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. You live in Maryland? Yeah, that's where I am. Uh-huh. So yeah, and this gets to be really bad, and I definitely would not want it to go on the highway. 495? No, ma'am. I only like 495 when it's not raining. That highway is a trip.
Really?
Oh, and that's where the thing is. It floods that. That's where the alarm said in Annapolis. So it is definitely they're preparing for the floods to happen. So, but I'm not close to that. So I'll just probably we'll probably just see some of the rain and then whatever aftermath occurs. Yeah. Okay, you said please use them. Is she talking about the color cubes?
Yeah, she doesn't know um quite how to use them yet.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I heard y'all. I had you playing in the car while I was driving. But yeah,
Yep,
hold on.
they have her
I'm gonna show.
stumped, she says.
Hmm.
They have her stumped.
They got you stumped. Well, they actually are. They're nice. I'm gonna tell you, they're nice. They are a blessing to have. But I did hear Kim say you can go to Pinterest and do the same thing. There's a lot of free apps that you can get colors plans for palettes. I mean, and I had there was one Rika some company that had a free. I think it was like 400 color palettes, and I was using that, but the thing was so dang on small. So I was over there with the because Sarah came out with her thing and child the price was enough to knock me over. Well, some part in her thing there is she offers 3 or 4 pallets of some are 25, some are 20. I, I don't know which ones. I bought all of them, so I've got 4 of them, and it's just enough to get started before I decided to get the whole thing. So I did get the whole thing, and so what I was doing um with this book, because I wanted to test it out, so I'm still kind of learning it. Now this one that I have here, I forgot which one it's for. Now she's got several types. Like they got one type that's just for Prismacolor books, and I have that one. Then there's one for polychromos. Like she's got one for each pencil set, the major ones. And so what I did, well, I just printed off one, and then I found a page that I wanted to color. And I I think I use markers. They even have some for some markers also. So it just depends on what set you get, but you don't have to use the same one because you can just try to figure the colors out. So what I did was I just went through whatever set of pencils or markers that I wanted to use, and I colored on the little extra spaces. And then I put a page there that I want to work on it with. So like here, this one is palette number 52, and I love all these colors. So I wanted to color her, and I'm still working on her skin, so don't worry about her skin. But yeah, so that's what I do. And then this one, I think this one is finished except for the background. I started with some green, but I did the same thing. I just picked my 5 colors. And then on the other cube thing, they've got other colors that you can use also. And then I just, picked where I wanted it to go. So just so that I can get some practice with it, I did it for this whole book. This is a book from an artist here on the YouTube, Kara Manga. I got one of her real books, and then I went ahead and ordered her PDF. I think it was like $4, and
Hang
it's
on.
like 30 some pictures.
Hang on a second.
So yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
it's she said she did it once, but her picture looked funny. Mhm.
Which pencils did you use? And what number do you remember what number palette you used? Because if I knew what number palette you use, I can find it if I've already printed it or I can print it out. But that's how I'm using it. Because I did 1, 2, and 3 on several different books. And I like it. I do. I do like it. It keeps me a little bit more focused. And then I learned how they put the colors together. So on 2 of my books, I went and just made my own color combination palettes, and I really like them. Oh, okay. But yeah, so just keep practicing. And like I said, because you got the cube set, so you have those, but then they also have some that are free. And like Kim was saying, they work really nice too, but you just have to have a second apparatus or you can just print it out or whatever. This uses a lot of ink. If I was going to do this again, I would buy the actual cubes because it's 500 of these things. She's got color palettes. And if you print out all of them, it'll just be a waste of ink because that's 500 different palettes. That's a lot. So I think what Bubbles does is whatever she's coloring. I think she's doing them in order. So I think she's at number 3 or number 4 in the series up to 500. Um, and I just basically copycat whatever she does. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been doing mine, just so I could get used to using them and finding the colors. It's kind of, excuse me, it's kind of fun.
Brute funders
Yeah.
are not cheap pencils, and they're good pencils.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how long you've been coloring, Sherry, but some pencils are paper picky. It depends on the paper you're using with your brute funders. So you might want to check into that.
Yeah, I like brute funders.
But I do too.
Mm-hmm. I think they're a good set of pencils to start off with, And even if you don't, even if you've been coloring for a while, it's still nice because the colors are so rich.
Yep. I've
And
got the round ones and the square ones.
I was gonna say, yeah, they make them round and square, and then they've got them in. They go up to 520 pencils.
Yep.
I just have the 120 set. I'm good with that.
Yeah. I've got the 522.
You do? Yeah.
Yes.
See, Kim's got all the 520. Did you have them in 2 different cases, or do you have them all in the same case?
I got
Or
them in
does
2 different cases.
Yeah.
I figured one would be way too heavy.
Yeah. I got
They're heavy enough and splitting them up.
Yeah, that's yeah. I got the Color, the 300 Color, and I'm good. I don't think I want any more than that. And I really haven't even really used them yet. I need to like put those on the desk and keep them out. So, I guess I could pull those out and then start a page with that. Where
Yeah,
are they at?
you could color.
Yeah, I can color a little bit. How about that? I can color on
Right?
Kim's channel. How about that?
Yeah, you're still kind of I hate to say this because I don't think anybody likes it, but still kind of a newbie.
I'm a newbie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a newbie.
Yeah, you just
Well,
you
actually,
just
I've kind of turned around. Yeah, I'm kind of turned around because that's what I was going to be in college. I got accepted to an art school, but I partied too much. And they said you need to go sit down somewhere. So then I went to another college and sat there for 4 years and got a degree. And then I've been coloring on and off, but not anything like this. So I wish I'd have known about this because I would have been doing it in the beginning. I would, because I love coloring. So yeah, so I think maybe a couple years now. I started out there with Polo. She was coloring and I was coloring and everybody was coloring. Oh God, she was coloring. Huh?
I remember.
You remember? Yeah,
that's one of the first ones I seen is with you and Polo.
Yeah, rest in peace, Polo. Hey, Dawn Reborns, how you doing?
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Oh, you watch Ryan? Yeah, Ryan changed his name back, Kim.
Yeah, that's it. Nope. I think I told you that.
I'm glad because I could never remember what the other daggone name was, and I was like, "What the hell?" I'm just getting used to Ryan Colors. What's going on? I was so mad. I hadn't seen him like in a month or something, and I'm like, "Did he leave?"
No, sometimes he used to do that all the time. Sometimes he just gets really busy and can't get to his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he used to do the bakery.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I understand it. Yeah.
I don't really watch him too much anymore. I don't really watch anybody too much anymore. Did I tell you?
Yeah.
I got my treadmill came in yesterday.
Oh, now which one did you get?
Just a basic, well, not as basic. It's got the heart monitor and it's just well, I guess it is a basic. It's a Yume,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
Okay.
it'll go up to 8 miles an hour. He buys a lot of
That's
markers.
good.
Yes, he does buy a lot of markers. He does
Oh, oh yeah. Yeah.
brilliant pencil work. though.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm
Brilliant
gonna
paper
do
work
this.
or pencil work.
Hmm. Yeah, he's really good. He's so detailed. Like I'm like, okay. I'd be like, okay, here we go. All right, I'm done. But he's just like, and I'm like, he's still on that one little feather. He's so detailed, and I really like that. So when I watch him, I have to calm myself down. So I learned from him to be, you don't have to rush and
Yeah,
do
he made that
anything.
fish in Kirby look beautiful.
Yeah, I've still not finished mine. But I was doing two of them at the same time though. So, but I was trying to keep up with him, but I just couldn't. At some point, I was like, girl, uh-uh. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this color palette number 5. So let me find something to color. So
So
you
these
had
are
your follow up yet, Kim? I'm not trying to get in your business or
um
nothing.
no. Well, yeah. What are you talking about?
Okay, just a follow. I know, right? Just a follow up because I'm getting ready to make. That's what I was doing yesterday, making all my appointments.
Oh, yeah. I did my follow up right straight out of the hospital. I had it
Okay,
like a week
good.
later. And then
Yeah.
I go to the cardiologist. Well, it's probably 3 months now. And I see my regular doctor in a few days.
Hmm. Oh, I might use this one because I haven't done this one. Sherry, pick one. What Ludview? Oh, what happened
Um,
to Polo? Oh,
Dawn, let's just
yeah.
we'll discuss it later, okay? Let's just let it go for right now. All right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be upset.
Yep.
Okay, so color palette 42 or color palette number 5. Who's voting?
Number 5.
Number 5? Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah. All right. That's what we did. Okay. Yeah, we could talk about it another time, Miss Dawn. Thank you for understanding. um
Number 5.
yeah,
Number
so
5.
but see, Kim is a natural. See, well, you know what Kim does that I need to do everybody I learn from. Ryan takes his time and methodically colors and picks colors and does what I need to learn that. Now, what Kim does, Kim follows through with her pages that she's coloring. When she starts it, she goes all the way through. And that's the part I need to do also. I got so many whips. She kind of hurt my feelings one time when she said, I've never had this many whips until I started coloring with you. Because every time we started, we would start new pages and then we would get kind of bored. So instead of finishing it up or coming back with a completed page, we'd be like looking because we all got all these books. And
Yep.
so
We always started a new
yeah,
book, and I still do
we
that.
started new books. So, yeah. So and I ain't really getting mad. I just thought it was so funny, but it was funny. And then so I was like, I gotta learn, I gotta do that. I gotta do one page and finish it. Do more than one page, finish up more than one page or whatever. You
You
know what I'm
just
trying
got
to
to do you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get better. But see, I like going back to do the whips. I love doing whips for some reason. But I do want to get like you do. I really do. 'Cause pick a page and see that page she's doing right now. Oh, you put me on the little bitty screen. I'm gonna find a page
Oh,
to color.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. But see, she does that. She colors all the way through,
How about I'll
and that's
split
how
up?
you should do it. Yeah. So yeah. Let me see if I did that one. I don't think I did that page. No, I did not do that page. What's on the other side of that page?
Um, the
No, I mean on the left side.
oh, you said the other side.
I know. Oh yeah, that's got that. Uh-huh. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So shading is is kind of, it took me a long time to learn how to shade. Um, it's basically all it is blending your colors together to make it look like a shadow. Duh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all didn't know that.
Well.
So you want to put it, like I don't. A lot of artists will say, "Well, the sun's coming it this way, so then the rays are coming down here, so the shadow should be over here." I don't do that. Again, I don't do that. Um, I just put the shade where I think the shade should go. Like here, it would be shaded because there's grass or something growing up against it. Or like there's a tablecloth over it, so there would be a little shade right around there. Um, that's kind of how I do it. And then I just pick a light, a medium, and a dark. Some people go dark to light. Some people go light to dark. I, 90% of the time, go dark to light. I don't know why. That's just kind of how I started.
You were the person I was talking about that with. I was telling Bubbles about that, and she was like, I think she does the opposite. I think. But I can't remember. But yeah. Because
Yeah, I think
I
she
do
does light to dark.
and I do both. So it just depends on what I'm doing, what color it is, I think, for me.
Well, I can do both, and sometimes, very rarely, I will do both, or I will do the light
Mm-hmm.
to dark. But the only time I do that is when I'm kind of really not sure of where I want the shadow.
Yeah.
And then I'll just get it colored and then go in with the dark and fill in the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
I'm
kind
trying
of
to find a daggone sheet for this. The hell? I can't find nothing. Where the hell is it at? Oh, here it is, right here. Duh. Mhm. I looked at it, but then I didn't look at it. Anyway. So, did
what?
you swatch all of your 500 on camera?
I
There
didn't
go
swatch them on
Bubbles.
camera, no.
Okay, there go Bubbles right there. We were just talking about you, Bubbles.
Hi, Miss Bubbles.
Bubbles in the house. Bubbles is in the house.
There's a link pinned up there somewhere in chat. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I
So,
didn't. If I would have done that on camera, do you know how bored everybody would have been?
no, but you could speed it up though.
I can't figure
I
out
would
how
have
to
watched it.
put in some music.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
a video and my sound was messed up. And
Oh,
so
okay.
I put it in private, but the video came out, the live came out really nice. And
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't want to get rid of it, but I don't know how to put just music in there or something. So I can
Yeah,
put it.
it's hard to describe it too. It's kind of like you got to play around with it and then,
Yeah, I'll eventually figure it out. And then it'll be like a new live. Somebody will go, "Oh, I didn't see you do that." That's because it was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do because well, when you have 300 colors, you should at some point have see what they describe on here, the name of the color or okay, so I don't know which one this one is. I don't know. But I'm just basically looking at this. So this is forest green, this is magenta, blood orange, purple, and black. And the 300 colors probably will have that name in here. And I just want to see what it looks like. So this one was the forest green. And that looks like a pretty good match. That's why I like names on my stuff and
Right?
numbers. Why they stop doing that? Yeah, you like that too, don't you?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to know what you've used or what you're wanting to use, or if somebody else is using a pencil with, say, View's using the forest green and I want to use a forest green because I like hers, it's a lot easier to find it.
Yeah.
You know?
It sure is. And so that's one good thing about this one. It does have the names and then the colors. Now they don't always go along, but for some reason so far this is pretty good match. I've matched 2 colors just with the names.
Yeah. See, that's
And
kind of
if
what
they
I've
don't,
always said. I mean, there can only be so many variations of a color. I mean, come on.
mm-hmm.
So, all
So now I'm looking for blood orange.
these pencil companies are selling all the same colors, and we're all buying them.
Mm-hmm.
How many pencil sets can you
Now I
have
don't
with all the
see a
same
blood
colors?
orange. Mm-hmm.
Did you say a blood orange?
I see a bloody, yeah, but I see a bright orange red, which I think would fill in for that sounds like a bloody red. I mean a
Right.
bloody orange. And then I see a what the hell is the color? I just saw it. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't get old, y'all. Don't get old. Oh, a bloody red. I don't think a bloody red. I think a bright orange red. I'm gonna pick that one, number 35. Here's 35. Well, that doesn't really. We're just gonna we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, okay. I can see it. Yeah, but Kim has that knack to be able to go ahead and, finish her work all the way up, and she likes that. And then Bubbles does a little bit like me. She she's got a little collection of whips, and I probably aided and abetted her, and she aided and abetted me because we both like doing new pages.
Um,
But Bubbles is far advanced. Oh, did I put in the wrong one? Okay, purple, just like Kim is to me. Kim is really good, and Bubbles is too. So I learned from both of them.
so
This
Bubbles
is
said hi to
regular.
Sherry. Sherry said, she's doing fine. My favorite colorist. All we need is Linda. I haven't seen Linda on my channel in like forever. Let's see. I used card 001 with the butterfly
Oh,
on it.
you're vorging. You're vorging.
What?
Say something.
Hello? Hello?
Say something more than hello.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Am I like freaking out? Is it
You were, but I think you sound good, better now. Yeah.
okay? But she said she used card 001 with the butterfly on it. And then Bubble says hardly advanced.
Ugh, the lies. Whew. I'm just
Getting
teasing.
deep. It's getting deep.
Hmm. Now that purple really doesn't look like it, but that's okay. And then the last one is black. Yeah. Well, can't
Good
go
luck.
wrong with black. I don't really need. Well, now this does have different colors of black. It's oh no, that's gray. It's got. I just want black. Okay, here we go. That's fine. And what is this? Metallic purple black. Ooh, yeah, they got some beautiful metallic
That
colors in
sounds
this one.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't really used these. I think I might have used them one time playing around, but I have not used them, and I need to.
Okay, I'm looking for a different set of greens.
Did I tell you I went to Blick's?
I seen you did a small blick haul, you said?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And have you been to a Blick's?
I haven't been to a Blick's, but I do have their pencils.
You got the yeah, okay. So I went ahead and bought a little set of the pencils, the 12, but I think they're the student grade. So I do like those, but I will get a little small set of their artist grade Blick pencils. It was a small store. I was kind of disappointed because I only wanted one thing from there. I wanted the gelato Faber Castell gelatos. They had them, I think 12 of them for like $20 or something. And then they had a a water brush with it. I really wanted that. But when I went in there, they said they only sell that online. They don't have it in the store.
Oh, that's a
So,
good rate.
yeah. And I'm like, you really? So I walked around and I ended up getting a Karen Dash little thing, and that's Swiss color for Karen Dash is their student grade. I didn't even know that. I got it because it was cute and had a little red tin can.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. So I'm like, well, dang, I didn't, but it was okay. It was a cute little store. I think I like my Plaza Art store better for some reason, but actually, that's kind of small also. So anyway, it was good to go in there. They got a whole lot of unique items in there, but they don't. I guess Faber Castell is not a popular brand over there. I don't know. I ordered an Ecoline liquid watercolors from Blick. They came fast. Oh, okay. That sounds like something Bubbles would have. She has some. She got. I be all up in Bubbles. They're gonna supply stuff, just like I know everything that you got, Kim. And Bubbles got these damn markers. I'm looking at them, but I haven't seen her color with them. It's like the
Oh,
markers that she got like 5 or 10, all the same kind of colors, like the whole color family or something like that. What markers are those things, Bubbles?
I
I,
like
you know, hmm?
these.
Which
I
one?
got these.
Oh, acrylic paint dual tip also. Ooh, let me see it. Move it over or make it bigger. Ooh, that's a pretty box. Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness. You
make
can
it
make
bigger
it
because
small.
I'll
I ain't
show you.
doing shit. There we go. Ooh, look at that picture.
Yep. And they come like this.
I love watercolor. Uh-huh.
Um, and then I'll show you this one. They got the little nib,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have the brush tip. And they work. I love them. I think they're fantastic, but that's just my opinion. But can you see right here?
Mm.
They're really pretty.
That's alcohol?
No,
Oh, that's
these are
acrylic paint.
acrylic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. No, because
I
I
love
bought them for my Disney book. My color
Oh yeah,
number
you need
Disney
something
book.
like that. Yeah. I might get that book. Because I was looking at yours and I saw a couple of the people with them. And so I might get that one. So basically, Sherry, so I picked my colors. Um, and I didn't even use whatever they had suggested down here. I just picked the colors based on when I was looking at them on the card. But you can do them any type of way you want to. But I don't have a color. I don't know if she does, if she did a color sheet or whatever with the stuff. But you don't really have to have the names. But I have the ones that for the Prismacolor, which I love. And then there's some comparison sheet. Like if you don't have this color in Prismacolor and you want it in Polycolor, what's the closest one? There's a whole bunch of comparison things. So now let me find a page. Okay, so I got my pencils and I got my thing. I'm going to do a video, Kim, tonight. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be my Creative Haven books. Because I gave a whole lot away, but the ones I have left, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, I got 7 left. Creative Haven books, and then some books that are just for adult colorists. You know how they have these books that have all these different pages in them. You know, I don't know what you call
Right.
these. Yeah.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh my goodness. And then some color by numbers. And I think that's all. I'm just going to do one quick video with that on there because, you know, a lot of people always want to know, well, what books do you buy? And, you know, I want a color, but I want to, you know, I don't want to spend a lot of money and, you know.
Yep.
So,
A lot of people like color by numbers.
yeah, it's real popular.
Yep.
We're
And
good.
I do too, but it's
Mhm.
more of I like them when I just don't want to have to think.
Yeah, that's what I like too. And now, when you do your color by numbers, do you focus on a particular area or do you use that one pencil and do that all over the page?
I start from 1 and go all the way through to whatever number it goes to.
I do the same thing.
Yep.
Hmm. And I know people are like, why don't you finish the bird? Why don't you finish this? I'm like, no, because then I'm forget what number I'm at. Now, with mine is these here, they have 27 colors. 27 or 29. Hold on. It's a whole brand. Okay, so it's 28 colors. So you can match it up like as long as you have at least 36 pencils. I mean, you can match these colors up with a set of 36 something in here. So if you're just using one particular brand, you can just find your colors on here and then write the color down or the number. White
all
is going
you
to be
have to
white.
have is a red, a blue, a green, a orange, a
Mhm.
yellow. Like,
Yep. And so and I do like this. It does I did a mandala, which I didn't even feel like trying to follow all the instructions for it. It was just way too much. But this one I used a bunch of different stuff. I didn't follow it totally through because I think I colored it in between 2 years time. It took me 2 years to do that one. And then this one I pretty much followed the thing. So I'm working on that one. And then this one, I followed it, but then I came back behind it and did a little couple of things because it looked really boring. So I think you might have given me that idea to go through it with the white pen or something. I think you gave it to me. So I went back through and just because they looked all like they were all together. So the color by numbers, sometimes they can work out really well, but you don't have to like just totally be relying on, what they do. You can still do it your own way.
yep.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing later tonight before I go to bed. And it's not gonna be longer than 30 minutes. But you know what I call them books? Like this book right here, I call this like a car book, or because it's got so many different things in here. I even let my little baby cousins color in this book. It's like they colored this one. The girl cousin colored that one. I told it was beautiful.
Oh,
I
that's
can't wait
pretty.
to finish. Yeah, okay. And then the little boy, oh my God, he is a mess. But anyway, I don't know which page he colored in here, but yeah, but these are just, and they don't, this one was like $15, but I know I didn't pay $15 for this. I know I did. I know I had to get it on sale. You know me.
She matched
But
her
when I,
colors quite well.
hmm?
I said she matched her colors quite well.
Yeah, she was trying to be like me. Because she started talking it out, and I said okay, because I was talking it out, and she's just like the copy. You know how the little Emma ones imitate you.
Right.
And I said, well, why are you gonna pick that color? Well, I'm gonna pick this color because it looks good with that one. And when my mommy dresses me, I get to pick my colors out, and I like wearing these. Yeah, she had a whole explanation, and I'm like, I wish I could put this on tape, but I will never. It was so freaking cute how she was picking her color.
Yep. Yep. They come up with some good ones, don't they?
Yeah, and I'm like looking at her like, like I'm the same age she is. I'm like, yeah, that does make sense. I'm gonna start doing that too. What kind of clothes, color clothes I put on and match them? It's so funny.
That's
And I
funny.
can never put this one on because Daddy says he does those two colors don't go together. And I'm like, do you know what go together means? She did, or she knew what it meant, but she didn't know how to explain it.
Right.
And then I was saying matching, So it was so cute. It was definitely stimulating.
Yep. They keep your blood going. That's for sure.
And yeah, what does it mean when there's a? Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. What does it mean when I had a dead cat in my backyard? Now I don't know if I told you about that little. There was an opening where the vent and it would pop out whenever I turned the dryer on. And so I figured it out. So I just got something bracing it until I get the lawnmower man to come and fix it. I tried to fix it myself, but I just so there's this cat that I was thinking that he was coming in and out of that thing, and I'm like, I gotta close that up because I don't want him in there and dying or something like that. Well, I was just saying it, you don't want an animal to get into your cubby hole and die. 3 weeks later, the cat is out there dead as dead on the in the backyard because I've never seen him. I've only seen him in the front yard, and it's not anybody's cat. It's like the neighborhood cat.
Sounds like somebody
Oh my
poisoned
God.
him.
I think he probably got into something, and because I saw him the day before, and he was sitting up, walking around, and everything. He didn't look sick or nothing, and I think he got into something. Not over here because I don't have anything. Like everything I have is locked up either in the garage. Plus, I don't have anything yet. I got weed killer. That's all I have. I'm
Right. Right.
and so he was dead. So then I called the people to come and get him, because I thought you're supposed to call somebody. They come and get him and stuff like that. I don't know. So they didn't come, and then I called back. I left a message. Then I called back, and they said the only way that they'll take an animal from a property that's dead is if you put it in the front of the yard. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to get the animal and wrap it up and then put it in the front on the front of the
Yep.
street, and then y'all supposed to
In a
get it.
trash bag. Yep.
That sounds so cruel. Well,
Does
let me tell you what
it?
happened.
I says it does, doesn't it?
It sure does. So then I'm calling people, and they're like, no, my uncle's not here, or somebody is gone, or they'll be back this weekend. I'm like, well, I can't have the cat sitting out there. So then I covered it with a box because y'all know I'm real squeamish when it comes to certain things. I mean, I never used to be like that, but now I am because I'm all germaphobe and animals can have the COVID and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not touching that. So I couldn't find anybody to come over, and then all of a sudden, all my neighbors are gone. Usually they'd be out here. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'd have put some a daggone bikini on and walked outside in front of my damn house, I probably would have had somebody come and help me. But it wasn't that serious. So what I did was, so I called the people, the SPCA or whoever. I looked on Craigslist to see if there was somebody that could come and get it, but they were like $50. I'm like, for you to just take it away? I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. And I was like, if this was somebody's cat, wouldn't you want to know that your cat is RIP?
You would?
So I went, well, yeah. And so I didn't even look at it to see if it had a collar. I mean, I can't look, it's dead now. So I couldn't find anybody to help me with that. And so what I did was, child, I'm on jury duty now. So there's a sheriff at the damn door, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I got to worry about this daggone cat in the backyard. Now, who the fuck is at the door? Go to the door. He got a whole damn sheriff outfit and shit. I'm like, is this related to the cat? I'm like, what the hell? So then I open the door and, then he's giving me something. I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this related to YouTube? Everything's YouTube. So then it's some damn, you got to go to jury duty or some shit. So that's not till a couple of weeks from now, but
They come to your door now?
they have to serve you the paper.
Well, they used to just
And then
mail
they'll mail you. Well, they mailed me a thing. I guess it was maybe like 5 months ago, and I was going through my own thing. So I filled it out, I don't even know what I filled out, but that was 5 months ago. So now I guess it must be related to that. I don't know. I've always been told that I was going to be on a jury, like in all my 95 years of living, but I've never been on one. So then I had to Google it and stuff. And so I guess they get you in there, and then they ask you questions, and then they determine if they want you on their, yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing it or not, but I got to go. And yeah, so anyway, back to the cat. So then, because he was there, and I'm like, he don't know me, I don't know him, the hell, and he's in the uniform. Can you pick up a bag? I got a dead cat out here. I mean, pick up a box. I got a dead cat in the backyard, and SPCA won't come and put it in, do whatever. I don't know what they do with it. Can you do something with it? And he looked at me and said, ma'am, the only thing I can do is pick it up and put it in the trash. And I was like, oh my God, that sounds so horrible. But I mean, I would have like at least bury it or something, I would have, but I couldn't do it. I would have, if it was my cat, I would have buried it, or,
Right.
I couldn't even put a picture. Like, what I look like putting a picture in the newspaper or Craigslist? Is this your cat? And the cat is dead. So it was a really hard decision. I was like, well, yeah, okay, well, because it's already the weekend. I don't want the cat, and it's 100 degrees. Like, I don't want it sitting outside like that.
Right.
And it just seemed so disrespectful. So he went ahead and put it in the trash can. And so now I just went out, and I'm driving by the trash can. I'm like, oh my God, this cat is going to come back and haunt me. But I thought it was so cruel, but I just could not suck it up to get it and bury it and all. I just could not.
Yep, I understand. We had a beagle one time, and cutest damn dog. We loved him so much. And the people across the road from us kept feeding it, and I kept asking them, don't feed it, because this is a main road. I don't want him crossing the road. And
Mm-hmm.
they didn't listen. They never listened. So we ended up my husband had surgery, so I was back and forth at the hospital. Well, my mother-in-law was the one watching the dog and the kids, and she let him out, and he ended up getting hit by a car, and I had to come home and clean him up off the road.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
That was so
I'm
bad.
sorry. And then that was hit by a car, so I can only imagine. Was it a clean hit where it
No.
flew, or did it
No.
roll? Oh,
He was
yeah.
yeah, it wasn't good. But I
Yeah,
didn't want to leave him out there, and
no.
what are you going to do? So I had to go and do that. And my son dug a hole, and because they wouldn't come get him or do anything with him, so we just buried him as best as we
Yeah.
could.
Yeah. So I felt bad, and it's still out there. Like somebody could take him out and bury him somewhere, but I don't, I don't know what else to do. And now you just can't reach in there and get it. Like it's one of those big 55-gallon trash thingies,
Yeah.
so. And so I shouldn't just be, I don't know. I feel
I
bad.
wouldn't I wouldn't open it again for a while anyways, because
No.
if it's still out there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I just had to let that out. I just had to let that out. But I'm not.
But he will
So,
thank you for at least not letting him lay out there and
yeah. And get, you know,
yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah. So I didn't, stuff like that. I'm like, I wasn't ready for that. I really wasn't. But sure enough, that's what had happened.
Yeah, I could have gotten in a fight with another animal or whatever. You said you've got this thing that when you turn on your dryer it blows out. That's your dryer vent, honey.
Yeah, but it blows the vent out. It blows the vent that's up under it's embedded in concrete, the vent, and it's got mesh over there. So yeah, so it can't block it or nothing like that. But for some reason, I think it's when the dryer comes on, it's not, once that thing is cemented around it, then it'll be fine. But I guess it just blew. It's like there's no nail. There's this you'd have to have like a cement drill to drill the nails in there because it's brick. You can't.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
You
You're
know what I'm
covered
saying?
from
So it looks like
yes.
somehow it came off.
Yep.
Yeah, so somebody's got to either get some cement glue or a cement brick drill, and just drill two holes in there, and then it should be fine. But if you look into it, you can see the basement. I don't have a basement, but you can see the bottom you can see the foundation or whatever. It goes all the way across the house.
That's
So
weird,
that's why I didn't want nothing to get up in there. Hmm?
right? I said that's weird. If
Yeah,
that was your dryer vent, you'd have a hose on it.
it is a hose. Uh-huh. The hose comes from the dryer and it goes down in the ground in the on the floor and in the back, and then it swoops around to that vent, and it's just sitting there. It's not connected to the vent. It's just sitting there,
Okay.
if that makes any sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I guess I'd have to see one without a cover, apparently.
yeah, 'cause I had never seen that either. I was like, what the hell is this going on up in here?
Right?
So um one of my neighbors said the cat has been coming over there and moving it. And I'm like, there's no way that cat could move a whole vent thing. There's just no way. And even if you just put it back in there, it's just like when the dryer comes on, I can almost hear it and fall over. So I know that's what. So I don't know if the cat knew it was there. I don't know. And so now I feel guilty because I feel like the cat probably was going in there, and now I done blocked it off, and then it just had a heart. And ooh, I don't mean a heart attack. I'm sorry, Kim, but it just got mad and just said, "Well, damn it, I was gonna go here and rest in peace, but now I'm just gonna sit on the backyard and rest in peace."
That's right.
It just
But
meant
yeah,
it was gonna rest in peace over here. So I guess I don't know.
wouldn't that freak you out though if you didn't know you had a cat in your basement and you heard noises down there?
Right. That would freak me out. Now, when I was up in the attic, I did see some nuts.
Oh, you
Some
that
nuts.
squirrel.
Yeah, but it looked like it had been repaired, they whatever, because
Right.
it's yeah, so, but I don't hear anything. There's nothing to hear, but anyway. Yeah, but creatures will find somewhere to get in,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
only natural because they're looking to hide and to nest, you know.
My mother-in-law has raccoons that get in between her um shingles and they get in her roof. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and she can hear them up in there.
What do they be doing? Just running around?
Yep, running around
Yeah.
doing whatever raccoons do. I don't know.
Yeah. And they got those hands. They can open up stuff with them little fingers.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. And she has to, where she lives, she has to catch them. They don't send nobody else out. She has to catch them in a trap, and then she has to call somebody to come pick them up,
Mhm.
which costs like $50 every time somebody picks one up.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to pay for somebody to have that done, and after like 4 trips, I was like, you know what? You're just gonna have to deal with them. It was possums.
Yep.
I did a video too of it. Hmm.
And I'm like,
And they
well, how
put
do you
like,
keep raccoons from messing with your roof? I mean, we've had it done. We've like put a new one on, and they just keep making holes.
yeah, because they're very, they're determined. They might have been born there or something. They got that instinct where, it's weird.
Yep.
So yeah, so I had to deal with that today, and that was another reason why I was behind on what I needed to do because I was looking at the daggone cat. I wish I was one of those people. I could have just picked it up, put some gloves on, dug a hole, and buried it. I wish I could have done that, but I just swear I could not.
Well, most of us probably couldn't have, so you're not by yourself.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been able to.
yeah. But then to watch the man just pick it up and throw it in the trash can, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, I
But
can't even believe I'm telling you all that, but yeah, it's what happened.
yep, they get so used to it in the city because people get pets and then they don't want them anymore, so they just either open the door and let them out, or they drive them somewhere and let them loose. And then
Hmm.
how is the animal supposed to fend for itself? It doesn't. So they'll
Hmm.
find it passed away somewhere. Um, and what do they do with it?
Right.
Mhm.
And
So yeah, they.
I didn't check to see if it had a thing on it because I just assumed it was a neighborhood cat or something. But I never seen it. I've been here for a while. I'd never even seen a cat. Like I know that people have dogs around here because I can hear them, but I've never seen any cats. So that was the first cat. Like 2 years later, there's a cat.
Somebody probably
But
dropped it off.
I think so too because like how would I not know there's a neighborhood cat? Like really? They usually make themselves known in
Yep,
some way
usually
or yeah. So
they're usually a
well,
um,
yeah.
bothersome type of a creature.
Hmm. And if it would have caught me on a good day, I'd have put some milk out there. I'd have had a cat, some tuna fish, and that's how I am. I would have been. That's my cat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
no,
all I was thinking it was about was that vent. I just didn't want it to get in that vent
right?
and be up under the house. Yeah, suppose it had got up in there and died. Oh my God, those they smell the rotting. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that would have cost some serious bucks to figure that out.
Hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I guess it worked out. Poor little thing.
So, on a happier note, I think I told you I did 7 minutes on my treadmill, didn't I?
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, I did 5 yesterday, did 7 today. I want to try for 9 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking next week because I got it on Tuesday. So next Tuesday, I think I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit. And then once a week, I'll turn up the speed, and every day I'll try to get it by a mile, you know?
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
And then
So,
you won't even be thinking about it. You'll be just doing it.
yep. Yesterday, I don't know what the difference was, but I got it. We had just gotten it, so I basically kind of just turned it on and got on there and wasn't sure what I was expecting, but just kind of playing around, and I did like 5 minutes, and oh my god, I was so out of breath. I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, and I was sweating like I
Yeah.
was going, it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then today I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get on there. So I did, my inhaler, and I went and put on some exercise clothes, and I got on there, and because I didn't want to sweat in my other clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got on there and did my 7 minutes and never even sweated and wasn't out of breath.
Yep, that's how it works. Mm-hmm.
I'm
You'll
like,
get
wow.
build up. Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, just from a day. I was
Yeah.
expecting to just like gasping for air and
Mm. And if you go low and slow, you'll be building up to doing miles without even stopping or even thinking about it.
that's what I'm hoping. Because I'm like I said, by this time next year, I want to have dropped all this weight.
Yeah. Low and slow is the way to go.
I ain't never heard that before. That's pretty good.
I just made it up. Well, I added to it, yeah. But I think I always say low and slow, but then I added the rest of the part of it is the way to go. Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
it just
so
seems to last. If because like people just lose quick weight loss, they lose it fast, they gain it back even faster sometimes. But if you do it low and slow and just
yeah, you don't
real
want to do if you don't want to do it real quick because, like you said, then you won't be you're if you do it real fast, you're not going to cut your portions of food.
mm,
You're not going to nothing in your lifestyle is going to change. You're just going to drop weight. That's all.
mm-hmm.
You got to change your whole lifestyle if you want to keep the weight off.
Yeah.
And that means, lessening your portions, making your stomach smaller, and, otherwise you're just going to keep eating like you normally eat.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Portion control and water.
Yep. That's my problem. That's where I need to stay hydrated because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a water drinker.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if I can get used to drinking everything else, I can get used to drinking water, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
And
doesn't.
maybe flavor it or something with a cucumber or some fruit or something. I make it like a game. But I like it anyway. I can drink it I drink too much water.
Now, if it's ice cold, I don't have a problem. But it's got to be. I mean, it's got to be ice cold.
And see, I can't drink ice cold water. And my water has to be I can drink hot water faster than I can drink ice cold water. It has to be room temperature.
Yep,
I
my
don't want
husband's
any
the
ice
same way.
cube. He's the same way?
Yep,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he'd rather drink hot water than he would cold.
Yeah, I do sometimes. And they say hot water is better or warm water is better to drink because you drink more of it. And it's not a shock to your whatever,
To your system.
to your system. Yeah.
Yep.
So
He started doing it when he first came down with well, then asthma. We didn't know that it was asthma, but he'd have
mhm.
those coughing attacks that he would have, and the only thing that would stop them would be a few glasses of hot water.
Yep, it does work.
Yep.
It opens up your bronchial passageways with the warmth, the steam, or whatever, the heat or whatever. Yeah, it does. It does work.
Yep. So I'd be up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just making him little hot cups of hot water.
Mm-hmm.
And bitching at him to let me take him to the hospital.
Yeah, but it's like after you get over it for a certain period of time, if you make it, then you're fine. And I know exactly what he was experiencing, but it's not good to do that, and I know that too.
Yep. But they finally figured it out, and he
Mm-hmm.
hasn't had an episode in quite a long time.
He has an inhalers.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, those rescue inhalers.
Fruticazole or something.
The what?
Fruticazole or something is what it's called.
Provental.
Fruticazole.
Oh, that must be a
It's a
different. Oh,
it's a generic for Advair.
Advair. Okay, that's steroid. That's a steroid inhaler.
Yep.
That's not a rescue inhaler. That's not going to help with the. He's got a rescue inhaler too, like a Ventolin,
Yeah, he's got one with that's
albuterol.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have both of those. You gotta have the rescue inhaler, and then you gotta have the steroid inhaler. And the steroid, like you said, is the one he has is generic for the Advair, because you know those the Advair when they first came out were $500 for one little thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Oh,
so, yeah, I have I've been taking I've been taking that stuff for at least 25, 30 years. Advair works really good. But that's a maintenance that you take 2 puffs twice a day or however your doctor prescribes it. But then the rescue inhaler, which is this is the one that you need. Like
yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
blue one. They have it in yellow also. Yeah, I don't like that one. And that's in the red one. They got it in red, yellow, and then blue. I have this one right here. It comes out so much better and finer, and this is what I've been used to. This one or the yellow one, and when they gave me that red one, oh my God, I would just be having asthma attacks all of the time. Like it usually lasts like 2 or 3 months. That thing would be gone like in a week, and that's too much. I'd be like this. What?
Right.
Mm-hmm. But it does help. Keeps you out the hospital, the emergency room.
Yep. I have to take my emergency inhaler when I take showers.
Oh, really?
That's what he said, because he said that the steam from the shower and the heat from the shower,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been getting like really lightheaded and shaky.
Mm-hmm.
He says that it's causing something to do with my blood pressure. So he wants
Wow.
me to do the the little red one before I take a shower. And it seems to work well, I'm not completely over that, but it's not
Mhm.
nowhere as bad.
Okay.
So
And that I would have never thought that because
me neither. Me neither.
yeah, because steam in a shower. I mean, that seemed like that would be good for. Okay, but I guess it does. It does. I can see it the way you described it. I can see that. But who would have tied that together?
Right? Yep. I would have never.
No.
I was asking him, why is this all of a sudden happening?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of that, but sure.
Take your word for it.
right? Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. Yep. But yeah, it's crazy stuff. I'm telling you, I'm finding more and more out as I go along, and it's really. I thought steam and hot water and stuff helped your breathing and your blood pressure. It just calmed you down, right? Nice hot shower, just relaxing your muscles, and yeah, no,
Interesting.
yeah,
Well, I know sometimes before I work out, or do something strenuous, I'll just take a hit of my inhaler just to just do it, and it prevents me from having to really need it later. But I just, figured that out for myself. But I didn't know that they had a whole thing related to that. I'm gonna have to Google that some more. I go see my pulmonologist soon, so I have to double that up since I got the sarcoidosis. And sarcoidosis normally attacks your lungs,
right.
but my lungs are fine, and I think it's because I take that Advair.
That could be. That could be.
That's why I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I had any kind of breathing problems or anything. I was breathing just fine. I could walk up and down the road and didn't have a problem. I didn't get out of breath. I couldn't run. I mean, come on, let's face it. I'm old, I'm fat, and I do smoke, but I didn't think I had a breathing problem, but apparently I have a breathing problem.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm glad you're able to be on the other side with us and sharing this because that.
Yep, I am working on fixing it.
Yeah.
And I am glad I am here to work on it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, let's face it, I'm just glad I'm here to color.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be like sending smoke signals or something down, going send up my coloring books.
Yeah. All of those books. Oh my God. I've been looking for some at the thrift stores and stuff. I think they just throw them away now. I've not really gotten a coloring book from the Goodwill or whenever I do go to them, I've just found like more puzzles. I don't find any coloring books. I don't know what they do
I've
with them.
never found a coloring book or colored pencils.
No, I have not. Oh, okay, wait. I did tell a fib. I did one time find a box, but it looked like it was stuff in there that somebody had already gone through, so there was nothing in there worth, getting it for. So I didn't buy it. But yeah, I don't know what they do with them. Or people get to them before we can get to them. Because I've never seen any. I've seen people do hauls on that. I got this at the Goodwill, and I'm like, I know you lying, but they didn't know. Like I never get any art supplies at the Goodwill. It's like they're not there.
Hi, Blue Skies. Thank you so much. Blue Sky says she
Hey,
doesn't find any either.
yeah.
Sherry says my son grew out of asthma around 16. He is now 37. That's awesome. I have to drink a lot of water or else I get muscle spasms. Yep. Your legs will cramp.
I had a good time hanging out with Blue Skies this past weekend. That's who I was hanging out with.
Yeah, you guys said you went shopping and you got those
Yeah.
bottled sparkly things.
Shimmering sprays. Have you heard of them before?
No.
I love them. Blue Skies, I did play around with them. First of all, I had to get them out them daggone packages. Those things were sealed so well. And then I finally got them out. Well, I just cut the bottom part, so I just really just took the cap off. But you got to shake them up really well. Um, I think a lot of people use these for their journals, and then they make those jelly plate pictures. The you know, oh, I did do one. Hold on, let me see. This was the one I did. But I also found out that, well, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody do it, but I'm going to pour some into some trays and paint with them. And that's what I'm going to do. Where's the daggone page at? Oh, I'll probably put it on this. So I was spraying them. Yeah, of course I can't find it because I want to find it. I thought it was in this
We're
book.
in no hurry.
Here it is. So those people that do those jelly roll things, like, look how pretty this is. It's the shimmering ones. And so people put the paint on one side of the paper or the journal book, and then they close it up so that it'll transfer to the other side. And then I put a little bit more spray on here. And it doesn't have a lot of odor. So I just had the window crack, but it's not like you got to go outside with it. But then I did take some, like I said, and paint with it. So I'm just going to get a tray and just put a little bit in each one, spray, and then paint with it. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But then when the people doing their journals, then they put newspaper clippings and stuff like that. I'm talking about like Miss Dee Dee Wellingham and stuff. So I think she got some a couple not too long ago, and somebody else. Oh, My Colorful Country Life bought some. So I'm hoping that they will do some coloring pages with them. Thank you so much, Blue Skies, because I had been looking at those. I think she knows what I'd be looking at. I've been looking at everything.
Do they dry really fast?
They not too fast, so you can still work them, and then actually you can put water to them and stretch them out. So yeah,
So you
but
can
they don't dry too
reactivate them.
fast. Yeah, you can reactivate it. So, but you got to be careful because they can be kind of runny. So you just have to make sure you keep it flat. I did find that out, but the colors are beautiful. I'm gonna do a swatch sheet of them.
That's cool.
Or I think I did. Oh, I think I did. I ain't gonna try to really find it, but I think I did. But I didn't write down the names. Oh, I might have tore it out. I think I did tear it out. But I could see you doing that, doing those things. Oh, here they are right here. Here they are right here. And but when you paint with them, the shimmer, okay, you can see a little bit of the shimmer. But if you spray them, you can see, oh yeah, oh there we go. Look at that. That's these. Uh-huh. Look how bright they are. Oh my God, I'm in love. Yep. Did Kim go?
No, I'm right
Kim.
here.
Oh, okay. I'm finished. I ain't showing nothing.
Okay.
I'm like, where is she? Because I'm looking and I don't see you. Okay,
No,
you scared me.
I was listening.
Yeah, you scared me there for I was like, uh-oh.
No,
Now I got the pepper in my mouth.
I wouldn't do that. At least I wouldn't.
Well, the
try to
other
do
day,
that.
yeah, try to do it right. The other day, I know there was some technical difficulties.
Yep, we I don't know. Did we have rain that day?
I think we did.
I don't remember. All I know is, yeah, it was like I was gone and I'm going, come on, you sitting there, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it wouldn't come back. And
Yeah. And then I was just talking and I was like, well, I don't want to go. But you know, that happened with Linda one time. And I think I was gone for like hours. And Linda just she was just there coloring. It was so fun.
Yep. You were gone for like 2 hours or something. Yep, she just kept it going for you.
She did. And I felt so bad because I was like, dang, but there's nothing you can do. And I didn't know how to get in there to get it off or whatever. I don't know. But I know how to do it now. But I didn't know what I was doing then. And I think I might have forgot about it and came back. I was like, oh, look at Linda. I was like, oh, that's my channel.
That's funny.
Go to my channel. And I said, oh, I forgot. I don't even know what happened. I couldn't get to it, or I might have did something else or something. I don't know. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it happens. There's not much you can do about it. And, sometimes they just have to either bear with you or just go on to something else because
Mm-hmm.
there's
But
not
it's
much you can
annoying.
do. It is.
But yes, StreamYard works definitely on the weather. If the weather sucks, then the StreamYard is going to suck.
Yep.
And I can't wait to color in my two books that Miss Blue Skies gave me. Where they at? Did you see them, Kim?
No, I did
I,
not.
I'm not going to do a flip or nothing here, but this is that one Ken Maduska. This book is very popular.
Ken
Um,
Maduska. I have no idea who that is.
it's an Asian book, and then this one, Journey to Wonderland. I haven't seen anybody do a flip of it, so I may do this one tonight too. But it's beautiful. I actually did a little bitty one on mine, but it's so beautiful, and these colors are just so soft and muted. This is like what I need because I'm always doing bright stuff. So she gave me these too. I had such a wonderful time hanging out with her. We just talked and laughed.
Yeah, that's. I think you guys
And then,
do good together.
hmm and we it's so funny when you with somebody and you're just like, okay, they be looking at the same thing I've been looking at. And so every time we saw something that was really ratchet, I pointed it out. I know you're not gonna walk by and pretend like you didn't see that. I know you saw that. We saw a whole bunch of foo la la, but it was funny. So my video, I did manage to all those pictures I took on Blue Skies. I got them uploaded to my computer. All I had to do is plug it in there and then share it. So I'm going to go into Clipchamp and add them all together and then edit them. And then hopefully, what time is this? 10:18. I may have it up tonight, sometime tonight. So it was nice. And it's the restaurant we went to was Succotash Restaurant. There is a chain, not a real. It's kind of like Morton's or something like that. Them highfalutin little restaurants. And it was really good. We had some good food. So I took pictures of all that, and so that'll be on. It'll definitely be up by tomorrow.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I cannot believe.
Oh, it was so delicious.
I said I can't believe I've been on here for almost 2 hours.
I know, because I didn't come on till maybe I'm gonna say about 40 minutes. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it was.
It don't seem like. And look, you only see how detailed she is. And watch tomorrow. You see this picture be completed. Watch.
No, not this one. This one's a little bit more detailed.
Let me pull that one out because I know I didn't color it. I don't think Bubbles colored it either. I don't know if Blue Skies has that one.
Let me see. I'm gonna show it up close here.
Oh, see, that's pretty. I like how you did the windows. You did the blue around the sides. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, look at all that little shading. See how Kim is very detailed. She just be going and going and going.
Yep, I said when I come in here tonight, I wanted to do a detailed picture. So.
Well, that's detailed. That's for daggone sure. So
I'm almost done with the um, Hannah Carlson one. So I figured I'll finish that up in a day or so and put it on. You know which one I'm
yeah,
talking about, right?
yeah, I do. And I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
Why?
Cause I ain't nowhere near
Oh,
another one that's a whip for me. So I can't start any new pages at all till I get a grasp of me. So I've said I can only color in my little junk book. I call these little book junk books or color a whip. I cannot start a new page in my. Well, no, I got two exceptions. I got these two, so I can be able to do in the two that Blue Skies gave me. I got permission to do one, start one, finish one, start one. That's it. I got too many whips. So yeah, so that's why I
it
came up
just
with the idea of. Hmm?
Sherry asked a thing. It just takes time, Sherry. That's all. It's not that I'm any better at it than anybody else. It's just it takes time. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm nowhere near the level some people are. Um, so it takes time.
Mm-hmm. And see, I get bored so easy. That's why I have so many whips. Because then I'm like, after about an hour, I'm like, oh, I got to do something else. But what I should do is just do whips, just keep that momentum up. But then I'll see something in another page. I'm like, oh, or I'll get some new supplies and I want to try that out, but I want to have this. And I don't know, it's just so much.
Well,
But I'm not complaining. I'm
I was
okay
gonna
with it.
say, I think it's great because you color in all your books, and
Mm-hmm.
trust me, we all have a lot of books. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, coloring in a page here and going back and finishing it there, it's great. At least you'll get to color in most of your books.
Yeah. Okay, so where is that page at?
What page? The one I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I haven't touched it. Hmm. And I'm not touching it either. That's got a lot of detail. I'm gonna leave that for you for right now. Because I got enough whips in here. But did you do this page yet?
No, where's
Yeah,
that? I
it's
didn't see
right
it.
behind that one. Just flip it the other way to the left on the left side.
Oh, that is cool. I
Yeah.
love how you did the shower.
I copied it from somebody. I think it was My Colorful Country Life. Somebody did it, but theirs didn't look as good as, I mean, not as good, but theirs looked different. Like I just took the idea of doing the shower. Hmm.
That is
That's why I look at
fantastic.
these, because I wouldn't have known how to do that. I would have just done the little dots and been done with it. But yeah, see how that's before and after? Now, could have done better with the leaves, but I was trying to practice how somebody did a video. I think it was My Colorful Country Life on how to do Johanna Basford leaves. So I was following that, and then everything else I just did on my own. But yeah, this is a good little book. This one is one of my
Yep, I like this
favorites.
page too. I almost did this one.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of people do this one.
Oh yeah, I did. I just need to finish the trees, but I did that. This one, I did it. Everything is done except for the trees and the bushes. I mean, the trees and the leaves. And then I missed this little part of the background, but I do like how I did the little bed and the door down there. This was a fun
Right.
one to do. Yeah, I can see you doing that one.
Yep.
But yeah, they've got like she's got like 6 pages like right in a row where they're all just juicy. Starting with this one, and that one, and then this one, and then this one is one of my favorites. Bubbles did this one, and it is so freaking gorgeous.
That's
She put
cool.
some gold paint in it for the
Did
ribbons or
she?
something. I don't know. Yeah, and I keep asking her about it, but she'd be like, she'll give me a little bit of information, and then she'll tell me what she did, and I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to get my pencil. Hold on, Bubbles. And I
Mhm.
said, that's okay. I can just watch the video again,
Yep.
and I still haven't touched it. Yeah, but I want to do this one so bad. Yeah, this book is it's a good little book. She's coming out with another one in September or October or something. Everybody's
Really.
coming out with a new book. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Kirby's.
It's
Hmm?
is it October? Is it the one that comes
I think it's
October
October.
1st?
I
Because I
think
think
it
I have it
is.
pre-ordered, and I think it said October 1st.
Yeah.
The version of Sakna.
Oh, that's what
Um,
the name of it is?
yeah, that'll be out the 28th.
By Joanna Bascom?
No, the oh, what is her name? Um,
Somebody I have?
yes, you ordered the book.
I
It was the
did?
book. It was the book that um is out of commission, and they brought it back.
Oh, yes. It's not coming till the August the 28th.
Yep. The real
But
name,
people
the
are
first
showing
name
it.
was
Yes.
Sackner,
You're right. Yes.
and yeah, go
And
ahead.
people are showing it, and it's available out of the not in the United States. And then I guess
Yep.
they've given away a lot of them, and I guess they're giving away to all the people that do all these videos and stuff who don't cuss and shit. Um, so I've seen it, and I would because I shared that when I heard about it, and it's so nice to see that it did get to be republished. I can't wait to get it.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm. See, I don't know if I'm that crazy about it.
I saw all of the things that I saw. I did like. I did like. I'm gonna have to say I do like it. I did because I like dragons and stuff like that.
Yep. I'm. Yeah. I don't know. I
But
mean,
I
I'm
can
gonna
see
get
you
it.
not wanting to get it. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, one dragon book is just like another almost. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Erie books.
Oh, really?
Yes, the romantic country books
Yeah.
kind of reminds me like that.
I gotta look at it again to see. But yeah, because I did get that one Erie book on the thing, but I think I did the download of it. I don't know about that. I don't know if it was something about it. I think that one I just has to be a real book
I don't
for
know
me.
which one you downloaded because I haven't seen anyone with that
Hold on.
um that cover, and there is no fourth book.
Yeah, and it's not in English, so I can't even read it to read what it is. Where is it at?
You
Here,
did it.
I took it out because it annoyed me. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Hold on. I guess I could go to my Ipsy store where I got it from. And here, okay, let me find the first page. If anybody knows it, because surely I would have thought that I said, well, Kim probably knows it, and I thought this was the same book that you had. This is it right here.
Okay, so this is the third tale. I don't know if you have the. Okay, so go to page 1, away from the maps, and see it's.
Let me see. Let me look on my Ipsy thing. And let me see, because I can do it that way. I can see, because that's at least it's written in English. ETSB. Okay, let me find it in my purchases. Because I like that book you have there. This one, I don't like it that much, but I heard that it was a new one, and that's why I got it because I was like, well, I don't have any of them. Or maybe I bought it in reverse and bought it because it was one of the older ones. Do you have all of her
I
books?
do.
And nothing looks like this.
Okay, there's the third tale.
Okay, it's called Dream Shop Coloring Book.
Okay, let me
Uh,
one of these.
and 69 pages, beautiful illustrations. I'm trying to see when it came out. Okay, so I see somebody typing from 20 September 2023. Hold on. It doesn't have a date. Learn more about this. Okay, digital download.
It's not an eerie book.
This is not an eerie book.
No, because eerie
Well, I
books
thought
are romantic country, and then romantic country second tale, and romantic country third tale.
Oh, so it is Japanese. So I just looked at it and I thought it was a new book. Well,
Mm-mm.
by Mio Lean Color. Okay, I see it now. Okay, she's got her own thing. Okay, yeah, this is not it. But but wait a minute. I'm looking at. Do you have the Rooms coloring book? I guess maybe they somebody jacked her style.
Um,
But
I
I'm
don't
looking
think
at
so.
one where she's got a student desk, and a coat in there. Yeah, okay. So no, this isn't an eerie book. Well, damn. Well, anyway, I thought this was an eerie book. I mean, I'll still.
Keep going.
Hmm.
Keep going. I want to see if I notice the artist.
Okay.
Let me put you on big screen.
Oh, I can't see myself. Hold on, let me put myself up here. And the thing it's like it's double pages everywhere, so it doesn't really do well in. It needs to be in a book, but it's still interesting. And this little girl's walking all around, and then they got a whole series of her walking around. I thought this was an eerie book. I mean, it's interesting. It's line art. I'm not. So you don't see nothing that looks familiar.
No, I've seen what I think somebody colored one of those pictures, but I'm not positive, and that was years ago.
Mm-hmm. You see
Um,
why I got confused, right? Because it's kind of similar in a way.
yeah, yeah,
But I think this is full of double page spreads. Like all of these pages go together at some point with the
yeah,
theme or
because
whatever.
it's a town book. It's taking you
Mm-hmm.
through town.
Yeah. So it's cute.
Yeah, see, the eerie books are about a duck. This is about a little girl. So
I
yeah,
thought
this is
okay.
it's a pretty book though.
Yeah, it's cute. And like I said, I got it on the download. I think it was like $5. And then of course, it's 69 pages. So you gotta have and I put it on my cardstock. I doubled it because I knew I wasn't going to do alcohol on it. So, I'll just put it in something else. I
You
kind
know,
of wish it was all together. But anyway, so that's what thought I was buying an eerie book. I thought I was doing a damn thing. I'm gonna
mhm.
get the one you got though. I'm gonna get that one because I do like it. I saw you when you flipped it.
Yeah, I think I flipped all of them, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I was really looking at that one because I was like, oh, this is a book I got. And like, come to find out, I don't have it. Ain't that something? Now let me cry. I'm gonna go ahead and cry. Let me go ahead and
I'm
cry.
sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
No.
I'm gonna finish
No.
this door and probably call it a video.
Yeah, this is what, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my video.
Yep, I need to take my meds and
Yeah,
go
I'll
watch
probably do
my
mine
husband
as an
sleep.
upload. Oh, okay.
I'll go out there and he'll fall asleep.
Yeah. So the dog's been walked for the night?
Oh yeah. Mhm. Yep. Dog had his. You should have seen him like trying to figure out what we were doing on the damn treadmill today. He's
Because
like,
he's
"What?"
like, we're walking, but we ain't going nowhere.
Right? Yep. It was so muggy out and so hot that he didn't actually go on his walk today because it was too hot to walk. He's all
Mm.
black, and my husband's like heavy set, and it's like, he'd be sweating his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog would be like way too warm. So yeah, the dog didn't get his actual walk, but he did get played with the ball. So
Well,
he
that's
did get
good.
yeah, he did get some exercise. Oh yeah, he was just trying to figure out what we were doing though.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, you're gonna be moving the legs, but you ain't going nowhere. What the hell is going
Yep.
on here?
My husband says, we can train him to do it. I said, nope, I don't want his claws tearing the pad on it.
Yeah, because I seen dogs do that, and I thought that was so funny. It was interesting. They're just going like they're going somewhere. I'm like, look at that. That's too cute.
Yep.
And I even saw one with the leash in his mouth while it was walking on the treadmill. I was like, now is
Right.
that cute?
And it would be, but he's got to let me cut his nails first, and he won't let me cut his nails, so that's not
Oh,
happening.
okay. Yeah.
Nope,
And
I
it
have
seemed
to.
like the dog knew how to turn the damn thing on too. I want to say that, but I don't know. I can't remember. It just seemed like it was well conditioned with that big on treadmill.
Yep, they do it. They do it. Okay, so I'm gonna put you up on the thing, and you can tell what you did. Okay.
Okay, so I'm coloring in one of my, I call it just a drugstore book or whatever. It's 3-in-1, and these pages you can actually tear out and frame them because they got the perforation there, and it's got a whole bunch of little different designs and stuff, some mandalas, some squares, some flowers and stuff. So, but what I was doing was I was showing Sherry about the color palette, Sarah Renee Clark's color palette, and so I just picked well. Kim picked number 5 palette, and so they have them where they have them by different brands of pencils and stuff like that. But this one, I think this one was for markers. But anyway, so then I just put out my Color pencils, and I actually switched the color because black was one of them. But this picture needed a color, so I switched it out for a light green. But then I just picked the colors and I just swatched them to see if they were that. And then I just picked the page and I just started, doodle color and not even thinking about it, just doing it. But they all go together because they're all the same color on this palette thing, and you don't have to think about it. So I like doing mindless coloring like that.
They look like patches to a quilt.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I thank you so much. Your picture is gorgeous. Oh, shit.
No, it's okay. I'm here. Well, damn. Well, tell us how you really feel. You said, "Oh shit, I done kicked her off." You've been meaning to do that for a minute. Ha ha ha! You didn't kick me off. She thought she
Oh,
had kicked me off.
I
See how
thought
she
I did.
And
I'm
then she's
like,
like,
oh
"Well,
my
let me
God.
just say, oh shit, just in case she is
I'm
really
like,
kicked up."
how
Well, view,
rude.
I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, okay. Well, look, I'm still her. Go ahead,
Okay.
show us what you
Yep. So I'm doing Joanna Basford's Room with Wonders, or Rooms of Wonders. And I picked this page today. We didn't get very far, but I used my Prismas and some of the sand and the rocks. And
got. Very nice.
So that's where we're at today. And thank you for coming in, Sherry. Nice to see you. Blue Skies, thank you so much for joining us. Bubbles, thank you for coming in. And Ms. View, thank you very much for being a guest on
You're welcome.
my channel. And y'all, all day. And well, the day's over. Have a wonderful evening. Stay warm. Stay cool, wherever you may be. Sweet dreams. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye.